Happy Sunday. Happy first day of October. It's officially a new month. It doesn't always fall on the team call day, but it's kind of cool when it does. And the reason I have a towel around my neck is because I want all of you guys to find a towel. Not a joke. I want you to find a towel today. You don't have to do it right now. You don't have to do it right now. Don't do it right now. Do it when we get off the call. And I want you to post a picture on Team Inspired. I already had a towel. On Team Inspired with this towel around your neck. And in the month of October, I want you guys to think about something. I want you to think about, when are you going to throw the towel in on your goal? Is it 2 days before the month is over? Is it a week before the month is over when you've got 3 weeks that are just awful? Is it the very last second when the timer clicks and the towel's still around your neck? Is that when you're going to throw that towel in? And I want you guys to think about that, because I will tell you, I have set many goals that I have missed. Many goals that I have missed. One thing with setting goals is the minute you miss it, it's very important that you reset that date immediately. So if you miss the goal that you set, you immediately set the next date where you're going to hit it. And if you don't throw that towel in until the date gets there, and even if you miss it, I promise you, you are going to end up stronger the next day. I was talking to Jen last night. We talked until midnight her time. She's on the East Coast. And until midnight, she was still messaging people because she didn't want to miss her goal. What does that mean, guys? It means she's going to have a kick-ass October, whether she hits her September goal or not. That's just the way it ends up. That's how it works when you keep fighting for something. It doesn't mean you're always going to hit it. And sometimes it feels really lousy when you're fighting so hard for something and then you don't end up getting there. But when you keep trying until the very end, one of two things is guaranteed to happen. You are either A, going to hit it, which feels awesome, or you are B, you're going to miss it and you're going to end up stronger because you kept trying. But if you throw that towel in even a minute before, I promise you, you will end up a little bit further back than you could have been. I know that. And I want us to think about that all month long. I want us to think about our attitude. When are we mentally throwing the towel in? It's not really physical, right? Like, a lot of times we think we're still working hard for a goal. It's like, I don't think I'm going to do it, but I'm still going to try. And how many of us have said that statement? I don't think I'm going to hit it, but I'm still going to try. I'm so guilty of that. And that is actually a horrible statement to throw out there, because you're actually saying, I don't think I'm going to do it. So if that's my belief, what type of action is going to follow? The action that will result in me probably not hitting, because I've already set it in motion that I'm probably not going to hit. And so my this try that I'm like really proud of, but I'm still going to try. It's automatically going to be a notch lower than we would have tried if what we had said out loud was something like, it's going to be a challenge, but I am going for it. Do you see the difference in those statements? Both of them might be the exact same place you are. Like, it might be a really tough 3 weeks, but instead of saying, I think I'm going to miss, but I'm going to try anyways, versus it's going to be a challenge, but I am going for it, they have completely different outcomes. One of them, you're slowly starting to take the towel off. Slowly, you're like, still going to try, and here's the towel coming off. And in the other statement, you're like, heck no, give me that thing. I am not giving that up till the final second. No, give that back. I own it. I want us to think about that. So I really do. I want you guys to take a picture with your towel. I want you to put it on Team Inspired. And I want you to think about that all month. How long are you going to hold on to this before you mentally give up on the towel? All right? Okay. I want you guys to go ahead and write down, hopefully you have a little book where you kind of always keep things. If you don't, grab one, just make it your little coaching book. And I want you to write down Success Club, what you hit for September. If you're brand new and you don't know what that is, that's okay. That's all right. And then I want you to write down your goal. So actually physically write it down for the month of October. Just to give you a quick, because we do have a couple of new coaches, Success Club is simply how many people you help and bring into our challenge groups, new coaches or customers, doesn't matter. You get 2 points for each person. So if your goal was Success Club 20, that means you invited 10 people. They purchased a challenge pack and they joined us either in a challenge or as a coach. So write it down, write down what your goal is for the month of October, whatever that goal is. All right. And then if you have a rank goal, I want you to write that down too. So if you have a rank goal for the month of October, go ahead and write that down. And then when you post your picture with a towel, I want you to put those 2 goals underneath your picture. And I'm sure the rest of the team that's not on this call is going to go, what are all these people with towels doing on the page? What's going on? The third thing I want you to include in your picture is what you're reading for personal development for the month of October. So what is your personal development book for the month of October? And I will include all of mine in there too. All right. So today's team topic, and I will unmute everybody at the end of the call so you guys can have tons of time to ask questions. But if there's something that you have a question about right away, just go ahead and use our little chat if it's something that you want me to clarify as we're going along. So today we're going to talk about free groups and the new Clean Week that just launched. So I started running free groups as a pretty new coach, and I ran one, and I didn't find it to be very successful. I actually felt like it was like, whatever. And I didn't try it again for another year. And then last April, I started running them again, and they actually were very successful. And I think that played into a couple different reasons why the first one wasn't, and then all of a sudden I started seeing better success. When I first ran it, I kind of left it for anybody to join. I didn't take it seriously. It was like, here's a free group. I'm kind of doing this for you guys. And I let a lot of people in the group that didn't take it seriously. So they weren't checking in. They weren't really following the program. And so now it was kind of setting the tone that that's what you can expect from me as a coach. You can expect that you are going to join a group where it's la-di-da, do whatever you want, and there's no results. So when I came back around and I did free groups the second year and I tried them a little bit differently, I set the tone that, okay, this is the expectation. I promise you, I will give you this every day. I will give you, whether it's a video or a meal plan, whatever it is, but I need this back from you if you're going to join my group. And I found that people did a lot better in those groups. They looked forward to them, and they started inviting friends that I wasn't friends with. So I was meeting a lot of new folks. Another benefit of free groups is it's less risk for people to join. They don't feel like they have to invest anything in a free group. Clean Week I'll talk about, there's a choice of a small investment. It gives you an opportunity to build trust with your audience. And I truly believe that the #1 reason people don't join us is because of trust. Not necessarily because they don't trust you as a human being, but because there's lack of trust when it comes to the program working. So I'm hearing a lot of people lately talk about keto this and keto that. Have you guys heard of the keto diet? What is so appealing and if you haven't, it's a high-fat diet, very high fat. What's appealing about a keto or a paleo or all these diets that come out? I know for me, before Beachbody, what was very appealing to me about these things is that it sounded really scientific, and I felt that there was a problem with my body, and that's why I couldn't see results. So I needed something that some scientist came out with to fix me. And that's why it was so much easier to trust a program like that. When it came to Beachbody, and I saw my friend posting about Beachbody for 8 months before I said yes, the #1 reason I didn't join wasn't price, although I said it was price. It was because I didn't want to spend $160 for common fat nutrition. It's like, big deal. Eat carbs, eat protein in the right quantities. Like, I already know this. I don't need your help. And so I didn't trust that she could give me anything I couldn't get on my own that had never worked for me in the past. However, I turned out to be completely wrong, right? Which is why I'm here today. But for a very long time, that's what my brain told me. I can't possibly trust that this is going to work for me. It seemed too simple. Now, with a 7-day clean group, what can someone find out in that group? It's the trust in themselves again, that maybe I was wrong and maybe my body is not different than everybody else. Maybe I need the same fundamental things that most of us need. I need a sound nutrition plan that's not going to destroy my life, where I can't eat entire food groups ever again. I need someone to hold me accountable, right? Very basic, but it actually makes a huge difference. And I need to not kill myself with a 2-hour workout that I'm going to do for 2 weeks and then never do it again. And that 30 minutes a day is something that's actually really sustainable, or 40, whatever program you're following, is actually sustainable. And I think I could do this forever, because I can't do a 2-hour workout for my life, and most people you're going to talk to, forever. So that's what a free group gives people. What does it give us as coaches? It gives us an opportunity to meet new people. And it's a constant pipeline. So when you're in the month of January and you've had a clean group now for 3 months, and you're thinking, who can I invite to the January 80-day obsession that's coming out? Well, you go back to your free groups and you reach out to people who found success in the free group, and I'll talk about Clean Week as well. And you have that talk of, hey, I see that you're participating. I see that this is making sense for you. I'd like to invite you to our group in January. This is totally different and the same all together, right? It's the same accountability, everything that you like, but it's on a completely different scale. And this is where you're really going to see some life-changing results. So it gives us that pipeline of people to reach out to. All right, here's some little tips when it comes to free groups that I'm going to give you. And I kind of learned this the hard way. Number one, do not add everyone you know. How many of you guys have woken up to find that you are being added to a million different makeup groups and what is it? I'm in like 10 different lip sense groups, you guys. And it's like, I have a gal that I buy it from, but I'm in all of these groups. I'm in a couple fitness groups that people have added me to. I'm in a couple, just all sorts of stuff that I never asked to be a part of. Now, what's the problem with that? How seriously do you think I take those groups if they tell me I have to check in and I never chose to be a part of them? I'm not really taking them seriously when it comes to my participation. Okay, so don't add everyone you know. Make sure to add people who want to be a part of the group. So you want to ask someone, I'm running this group, it's 7 days. Do you want to be a part of it? Don't add people who have an excuse for the 7 day. And I'll give you a prime example. I had a gal that I've been talking to for a long time about the challenge groups. And she's like, I just can't fit it into my schedule. And I'm not even going to get into that excuse, whether it's an excuse or fact, doesn't matter. That's what her issue is. And so then I said, hey, I'm doing this 7 day group. And she's like, yeah, but I'm still so busy. And part of me wanted to say, well, just do it anyways. That's a big mistake, guys. She's going to fail in that 7 day group, and then she's never going to join me in a real group. So make sure to add people who really want to participate for 7 days. Okay. Or you could potentially lose them forever, right? Because they're going to do your 7 day and go, I was right. This is not for me. Don't run the page year round. So I don't recommend, you can have the same page up and keep people in there, but don't run it year round where all year you're just constantly posting motivation, but you're not asking for anything in return, meaning they have to check in. So what my program is going to be is it's going to be 1 week out of every month, and that's it. I'm not going to post on the page after that. And then the next month I'll have another one, but it's 1 week out of every month. This is the cycle that I plan to follow. I'm going to reach out to people about joining challenge groups because that's really the heart of change. That's how we can help people. If someone says no, they're not interested, or they have excuses, or it's just not the right time, and I'm absolutely positive they're not going to join the challenge, then I will talk about the Clean Week, and I'll talk about what that is. And Clean Week, you do get 7 days worth of Shakeology that you purchase. It comes out to about $35 with tax and shipping. So I'm going to give them that option. If they still say no, I'll give them the option to join just the free group, which comes with access to the Clean Week workouts completely for free. Then the following month, I'm going to reach out to all those people and invite them to my challenge group. If they say no, I'm going to take the people that did not buy Shakeology last time, and I'm going to say, okay, this time, why don't we add 7 days of Shakeology? So that's the cycle that I'm going to put them on. Okay, so this time, let's add the 7 days of Shakeology and slowly try to move them up to doing the full program. All right, so this is really important, guys. That week, you cannot treat it like you're doing free work. You have got to remember that these people are depending on you, and you need to treat this group like it's just as important as if they bought a $200 program for you. Set rules, ask for daily check-ins, set expectations for the workouts and the food. And then make it fun. Make it fun for them. You want them to enjoy this group. You want them to meet other people in the group, and definitely encourage them to add their friends. You could even do like a little contest in the beginning and say, hey guys, we're going to start in 3 days. If you have anyone else that wants to participate and enjoy this group with us and actually commit to 7 days with us, add them. Whoever adds the most people with their permission, don't just randomly add people. I'm going to raffle off whatever, this water bottle or something. You don't have to just do a clean week with workouts and food. You can actually add a little theme to it. I've done an arms group. I've done an abs group. I'm running a booty group next month, all workouts from home that I'll be filming. I'm running a group on confidence building. I've seen coaches run mason jar groups where you just make a salad, mason jar salad. Those were insane. I saw people like left and right joining those things. You could do all sorts of different groups and have a theme to your group, okay, just to keep it alive and fun and exciting. All right, so you guys have heard a lot about Clean Week. I highly recommend going to the Beachbody FAQ and actually looking at the FAQ because it is very specific. I am going to go through everything I know, but it wouldn't hurt to have a copy of it. So it's a 7-day program. What does it come with? It comes with 4 workouts, okay? In my clean group, I plan to work out with them for 6 days and give them 1 rest day. So we'll use those 4 and then we'll repeat 2 of them. And the FAQ actually gives you a list of what the workouts are. I am going to make the rules for my clean week that you have to be a brand new person to me. If you are a coach on my team that's new, and let's say you just have 1 person that wants to do it, you can join my group and I'll help you run it. We'll do it together. But if you've got more than 3 people, let's have a chat because I want to show you how to run your own group. And I'll talk about why in a moment. If you are a current challenger or coach that wants to participate in Clean Week, I have a Healthy, Happy, Fit page. I just posted the link on Time to Shift. You can do the group in there, but I'm going to leave this clean group just for new folks, okay? So I can really show them the benefits of a program that they've never used before. Now, unlike Beachbody On Demand Trial, they will be able to sign up for Clean Week workouts without putting a credit card in, okay? They do not need to put a credit card in, which is great. That's really nice that they can just sign up and not have to put a credit card in. That way, when it's over, they don't have any type of renewal fee or anything like that, okay? All right, the Shakeology Sampler, this is really important. It launches on Tuesday, guys. This is not the same Shakeology Sampler that we've always had in the past that comes with 5 Shakeologies. This one comes with 7. It's called Clean Week Shakeology Sampler. So make sure that you know which one you're sending them a link to. I'm hoping there'll be a link on our coach links, but I don't know the answer to that yet, and I don't think I saw it in here, okay? All right, let's keep going. The Shakeology 7-day sampler pack for Clean Week comes with some printed material for Clean Week, okay? Now the meal plan. The meal plan will be available to us in the coach office so we can post it in our group. Or if they buy the 7-day Shakeology sampler, they'll get a copy. But if they're only doing the Beachbody On Demand, the free 7-day workouts, or whatever, 4 days, the Clean Week workouts, the way that you'll give them the meal plan is you'll just post it in your group and it'll be available in the coach online office, okay? Let's see. The program is here to stay. It's not being removed after 7 days. What else? It's pretty much the gist of it. Although, like I said, I would write these or print these FAQs down or save them on your computer just so you have all the details. Okay, because there is a whole Q&A in there. About what to expect. And there are a couple strength workouts which would require dumbbells, just FYI. The FAQ number, Ashley, honestly, I don't have it on here. It doesn't print. Let me show you guys the best way, in my opinion, to get FAQs. Go to Google and type Beachbody FAQ Clean Week, and it's the first one that comes up. But for some reason, it did not print on here. Try 3466, though. I think maybe try 3466. If not, just go to Google and that's how I usually find it, okay? All right, so that's the gist of Clean Week, all right? I am also gonna talk about challenge groups today because I think I wanna make sure, those of you who are joining this call, I would assume have goals to do something with this business, right? Like you have goals of being a leader, you wanna take this the sky's the limit. You take it as far as you want. And so when it comes to running challenge groups, I will tell you guys, the true way to become a leader is to get to the point where you're running your own groups. You want to invite challengers to your groups, whether it's a free group or a challenge group, and they see you as a leader. And when they decide if I want to be a coach or not, they're not deciding about joining me. They are deciding about joining you. We are a team, but I'm telling you, you're going to want to set yourself up as that leader. For our challenge groups, I'm also going to tell you guys this, they are growing really big. And as great as that is, it also gives me a little bit of anxiety because sometimes I feel like I can't help some of my new folks. So I am going to set a couple new boundaries, and here's what they are. For a coach on the team, you can invite 3 people to our challenge group. If you are inviting more, that's awesome. That's what I want. I want you guys to grow this business and invite as many people as possible. If you have more than 3 people that purchased a challenge pack that want to join, reach out to me. I can help you run your own challenge group. I'm not going to leave you out there to figure it out on your own. I can help you do that. And number 2, you can do what I did for my very first 7-8 months, is I partnered with another coach on the team. It wasn't one of my coaches. I partnered with another coach on the team, and we ran challenge groups together. Okay. And I will say running challenge groups, although it's not easy, it made my people a lot more successful. It made my challenge, because our groups were small. There were some groups we had 12 people, but guess what happened to those 12 people? Our challenger to coach success rate was 85%, you guys. It was incredible how many people turned into coaches because they fell in love with the program. We got to really wrap our hands around them and hold them close. There were a lot of frustrations. When you run a small group and you come from a big group, you're not going to see the same level of activity. There's times, and Kristen's running her own group right now, and she's like, oh my God, there's times nobody posts. That's okay. I experienced a lot of that. There were times that I was running a group with this gal named Tony, and we would get on the phone and we're like, oh my God, it's dead. Our challenge group is dead. Nobody's talking. And it will build, I promise you. You just have to keep pushing along, and your leaders will rise in the group, and they will bring new people, and that blood and energy will start flowing. But Audrey and I, we're both part of the same upline team. And one of the things, I think, we were both our coach's first diamonds. And I think we've been the most consistent diamonds on her team for 3 years. And one thing Audrey and I both have in common is we've ran our own challenge groups. How long have you ran a challenge group, Audrey? I'm unmuting.
I think I only my first ever was with our upline, and then I did one and was like, all right, cool, got this, bye.
I did one where I was just like, okay, running my own groups. And yeah, it's just something that I've seen, you guys. I mean, there's a reason, like I said, her and I, we lead the largest teams on our upline team. We were her first 2 diamonds, and I'm pretty sure right now the most consistent diamonds. So it just sets you up as a leader. I want you to know running your own group does not mean I'm kicking you out of my group. You can stay in the group, you can learn. I will hold your hand as much as you need to help you run your own group, and you don't have to run your own group. If you're going to invite more than 3 people, though, I want to have a conversation about it, okay? Because you're going to bring 4 or 5 people to our big group, and I see a lot of them get lost in there, okay? And what your goal is to help those people see success. My ratios today are not 85% customer to coach. We lose a few more people in that big group. So I want you guys to think about that. Any questions? I'm going to go ahead and just unmute you guys and let you chat away, because I know it can seem scary to run your own groups, but I kind of want to hear from you guys. I'm just going to unmute everyone. If you have a lot of noise behind you, go ahead and mute yourself. I'll keep you muted. That's not Audrey, is it? Okay. So any questions about that, you guys? Not a big deal? Okay, good. I love it. Good. That's exactly what I want to hear. That's pretty much the gist of 3 groups. Now, one more thing I want you guys to talk about is calendars, okay? How you position your calendars, I really do feel helps Success Club points. So if you position, for example, if we had a group starting on October 1, that's not the ideal time to schedule a group to start, because I can't sell any more challenge packs in the month of October to hit this month. So if you want to follow my calendar of how I'm choosing group dates, in Team Inspired in the back office, okay, or in the file section, okay, of Team Inspired. Now, you don't have to decide right now what you're doing with your group. You can go ahead and mark it on your page. Hey guys, I'm running a challenge. I want to help people, whatever you want to call it, accountability group. And if it turns out that you only have 1 person, let's just join my group. It's not a big deal, okay? But when you market yourself on Facebook, I highly recommend you put it out there that this is your group, because people are less likely to join a stranger than you. If your friends see your post, they're more likely to join you. So no matter if you're going to run your own group or not, definitely advertise it out there as you are going to be coaching people, because you're still going to help me run the group even if you don't run your own. Okay. Second, when it comes to, gosh, I lost my train of thought. I had something important to say. Oh, when it comes to deadlines and challenge groups, I see a lot of coaches get stuck on this. okay, the next challenge starts October 23rd. How do I get people right now to purchase? And then what happens to them until October 23rd? Don't overthink it. I sell challenge packs all year long. I don't care when the challenge is starting, and I'll explain why. I had 2 girls that ordered, but it was too late for them to join Time to Shift. They would have just gotten lost in there. And they got their packages a week ago. And so I just buddied them up in Facebook Messenger, and I said, hey ladies, I want you guys to meet each other. I want you guys to just start using the program. I want you to check in. Let's just keep it kind of casual. And so for about 3-4 days, they did that. They drank their shake. They started playing around the Beachbody On Demand. And I could see they were really loving it. So I said, hey guys, how about the following week, this Monday, we take it up a notch, and I want you guys to do the program. Okay. So they're just going to do the program with me. They're not in the group. And then I'll add them on October 23rd. I had a girl that joined our last group like that. Her name is Vanessa Booker. Guys, she lost 8 pounds in the prep period with me, not even being in a group. It's crazy. If I had told her to wait and order your package, but don't start until the group, let me tell you guys what's going to happen. Her Shakeology is going to sit there. And then October 23rd is going to roll around. And then what's going to happen in a week? She's going to get another Shakeology shipment. And I'm going to get a phone call that says, oh my God, I have another Shakeology. And she's going to call and she's going to cancel it. Right? So I want people and then a few other things. Let's think past Shakeology, right? What happens when I order something because I'm committed and ready to take care of my health and fitness, and then I put it on hold for 3 weeks? My motivation goes down. We all know that the highest, the point where they have the highest motivations in the beginning. So the minute that package gets there and they start getting excited, tell them to open it right away. And I actually feel like prepping someone a little earlier before the challenge, they actually end up doing better because they get that time to feel like, okay, I can try this out. Let me play around with Beachbody On Demand. Now, on the flip side, if you have someone ordering late, I let them order up until 24 hours before on one condition. They get on the phone with me. Why do I let them order 24 hours prior if they get on the phone? Is because they have access to Beachbody On Demand and they have access to the meal plans, guys. We didn't have that in the past, but in 24 hours, they can log on and get access to their workouts and the meal plan. They will not have Shakeology or the containers, but those things are easy to add in. If I can just get you working out for a week and on the page, now I make them get on the phone with me because I want to make sure when I add you tomorrow, you're actually going to start. Like you're making a quick decision in 24 hours. So when do I stop selling challenge packs? I don't. It doesn't matter when you buy, okay? It does not matter. Now, the only other strategy I have on the month is when we're getting close to that week before the challenge, I'm really hitting challenge groups hard and really talking to people about health and fitness. The first week of a challenge, I'm really talking about coaching and recruiting, okay? And my marketing calendar kind of shows you guys that. All right, we are all done talking about free groups. We can talk about whatever you guys want. Any questions, comments, anything you guys need?
I have a question. The Clean Week, we can run that free group anytime, right? Because I know it's launching October 3rd, but I mean, if I want to run it like in December for a week, I can do that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and that 7-day Shakio pack is always going to be available to purchase?
Yes, that's always going to be available. And in December, we also, so if you guys haven't seen, in January, 80-Day Obsession comes out, which I am so excited about. We'll do a whole nother call on that because I've got some good ideas and we can kind of strategize. But in December, we also have a little obsession coming out, which is a week of that program.
Oh, cool.
And I don't know if you guys saw, but did you guys see November 6th, what's happening? Okay, this is super, Ashley, did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is probably the coolest thing that we've ever done at Beachbody. So 80-Day Obsession is being filmed 80 days. So that workout is a new workout every single day. Well, the week of November 6th, they're going to film live and stream it on Beachbody On Demand live. So I know that I think it's 9 a.m. for Pacific time. I can't remember what time. I guess it's noon for East Coast, right? And you have to catch it at that time. But they're going to film it live. Like we're actually going to see Autumn and the cast filming and we can work out with them.
It's going to be up for 24 hours too.
Right. It will be up, exactly. It'll be up 24 hours, but if you want to truly do it live, you have that opportunity. Like mistakes and all, I guess, is how they're going to do it. It'll be really neat. And I think it's like days 50 something through, because they're going to film 80 days of this workout, which is just mind blowing. So for November 6th, we can do that. Now that's not included in the free package. That's if someone has bought already, right? They can do that. But there's just a lot of fun stuff you can talk about and put out there for your customers, okay? All right, good question. But yes, you can run Clean Group whenever you want. What else? All right, since you guys are shy, oh no, Audrey's gonna talk. Good. I was gonna make you guys.
Thank you so much for sharing all of your FAQ stuff for Clean Week, because I'm having a really hard time understanding it. But I had a question about the workouts being available without purchasing the Shakeology. Like, you just get the workouts with no credit card information. So how, did it say anything about like how that's gonna work? Like, people sign up, but then like with their email, then it officially goes away within 7 days, or the?
I'm assuming it doesn't say if it's going away, but here's what it says. It says what is no credit card required. What information is required? Name, email, country, optional coach ID. You know, because they don't have to go through a coach. Yep. And then agree to the terms and conditions. But that's it. And then we're gonna have to see, because obviously, I assume you don't want them to sign up for it like 9 days before it's going to go away. So I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, when their access to it ends, is it like, okay, I'm logging in today for my first workout, and they're like, and hack, go.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know if it will go away, though.
Yeah, from what I heard, it's just going to sit there. It's just,
I think it'll sit there, too.
You have a TV.
Then you just get those four work. Okay.
I'm pretty sure, because you can keep putting people in the same Clean Week over and over, from what I understood. It's not like they can only do it one time with you.
Okay, so kind of like once you have access, because you've got, you're in there.
You'll keep those 4 workouts.
It's great that they're doing that. I love it.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah, and I like that there's that option, and I liked your idea of sort of a slow drip-in process. Like, let's start with the workouts, and then let's next time add the Shakeology, and just build their.
I would say try to add the Shakeology right away, but if they don't, then I'm gonna But that's kind of like what I'm thinking the progression could be for them, is like
that's great. I think that's great. Okay.
I do have a little contest for Clean Week, but I'll announce it at the end. In the meantime, actually, let's just go ahead and talk goals, because there's just a few of us and I want to hear from all of you guys. So I want to know what you wrote down for your SC goal for October, if you have a rank goal for October, and what PD you are doing. So who wants to go first?
Well, I'll jump in here really quick.
Awesome.
I'm keeping my voice down because I'm in Hawaii and people are still sleeping.
That's right. Oh my God. You're so awesome to jump on.
Being a new coach, I'm just starting off with, if I get 2 points for the month, that's a huge success for me. I'll strive for more, but just 2 points is.
I'm going to challenge you, Adam.
Okay, challenge me.
Hit Success Club. You want to know why you should hit Success Club? Can I give you a why? Because it's your first month as a coach, and if you hit your first month as a coach, which is 5 points, you get to jump on a call with our CEO. Okay. And if you do it for your first 3 months in a row, you get a free ticket to Summit next year in Indianapolis.
Awesome.
So I would hate for you to be able to hit, and then you're like, you never told me there's this prize.
Okay. New goal, Success Club.
5 points. So it's helping 3 people.
Got it.
I love it. At least go for it. Why not, right?
Sure. What do I have to lose?
Exactly. You don't. Awesome.
Okay.
What personal development are you doing right now?
Like what am I reading for personal development?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not reading anything. I'm not reading anything right now, except for I do have my. Yeah, I'm not reading anything.
You're due to get the next email from me, which has a welcome packet, and it has a whole. Actually, I think you already got the welcome packet. It has a whole list of ones I recommend to start with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you'll like some of those new options that are for new coaches.
Yeah, I'm really, really dying to read something.
Good.
My mind is craving it right now.
You'll like the options on there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I'll check those out.
Who wants to go next? Let's just go around. So I'll go next. My goal for October is SC20. Rank goal is 4-star diamond. And personal development, I am rereading, and I do that sometimes, this book called Grit. And it's literally, I love this book because it talks about how the most talented people are rarely the ones that succeed. The most talented people are not the ones that are always succeeding. It's a little on the scientific side, but I just really love the topic. And it's exactly what I need right now because it talks about, it's simply the people that don't quit. Like that's literally all it comes down to at the end of the day. All right, Audrey, I'm gonna unmute you.
Okay. So thanks for including me in your calls every Sunday. This is so nice. Those of you who don't know, I live all the way in England, so for me to hold my own team calls is near impossible because I have people all over the place. So I might get like 1 or 2 people, so it's nice to be able to just jump in. So thank you for having
Audrey's
me.
my accountability partner, just so you guys know. She's on my team, so we're not on each other's teams. But sometimes it's really nice to have an accountability partner that has no goal except just to help you. That's it. That's
Yes, it's working great.
So once a week. So if you could find yourself an accountability partner, I highly recommend it.
Yes, and maybe we could pair up our people. Anyway, okay, so my goal is to have 10 new coaches this month, which I'm really excited about because if you haven't heard, the UK is bringing Beachbody and I live here, so I'm excited to finally be able to share that with the people here. So 10 new coaches, which hopefully will then equal Success Club 20 or higher. My goal rank is 1-star diamond this month. I have a coach who's really close and we're chatting today about her goals and getting her there. And then my personal development, I'm embarrassed that you asked this question. So I have so many books, so I just need to pick one. But I'm going to pick one that my dad sent me. He loves to send me books. And the book that he sent me it's called The Obstacle is the Way. I don't know if you've heard of this book. It's called The Timeless Art of Turning Trials into Triumphs, but it's basically like, just don't ever quit. Don't let like trials be the reason that you stop. And that can feed into like people's whys in their groups and, you know, us as coaches and all the things that can get in our way and make us feel like we're going to quit. But you can absolutely continue to succeed even through all the obstacles. So I'm going to open up this one.
Love it. I just wrote that down too. All right, Ashley.
So my goal is SC20, and then I'll be able to hit diamond with that. And then, personal development, I need to start with why. And then I was going to do the success podcast, on our back office. I'm probably like 3 modules in before, but.
Oh, I've never listened to those. I really probably should.
Oh yeah, no, they're actually really, really good. The first like 3 modules I've done.
Awesome. I'm writing that down too because those are Beachbody ones that they've chosen for us.
What is that one called?
When you're on your desktop, there's like that tab that says success all the way to the right. There's like a podcast series.
Okay, podcast series. Cool, thank you.
Penny.
All right, who is my 285 number here in good old Fresno?
It's me, Susie.
Hi, how are you, Susie?
Hi.
How come I don't see your face?
Oh, because I was doing a bunch of other stuff and I just figured I'd hop on this way.
I'm glad you hopped on.
Okay, so my goal is to hit SC. I've missed it the past few months. And the book I'm reading right now is You Are a Badass at Making Money.
Yeah.
And I'd like to maybe get 2 new coaches. So we'll see.
Okay, I'm going to have you change what you just said, though, from I'd like to get 2 new coaches to I am going to introduce 2 new coaches to our team this month.
I am going to introduce 2 new coaches to our team this month.
All right, own it. I love it. You already told me personal development. Awesome. Thank you, Susie.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen.
Hello. Okay, so SC20 is my goal for the month, as well as hitting diamond, which I'm going to do in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm ready.
And
what's that date? 2 Sundays from now?
yes, yes.
So is that the 15th?
I'm going to. I'm determined.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 15.
And then my personal development that I'm reading is The Magic of Thinking Big.
I like that
I
one.
haven't even started reading it yet, but I hear it's really good.
I love it. That was on the list of like from the top coaches of if you ever want to make 100,000 in this business, you should have read that book. That was on that list. All right, and Miss Jen, who I talked to until midnight her time last night. Okay, I gotta unmute you. There you go.
Hello. So my goal is SE20 Diamond by October 31st. And my personal development book is Get Over Your Own Damn Self.
Yes. Probably the book that I credit the most to changing my business. But what I like about that book is it's like a blueprint. It's like, do this, and do this, which sometimes I just need that. Like sometimes like the universe stuff is really good. Sometimes it's like, give me an equation and I'll just follow it. And that book really does that. All right, you guys, I'm excited for October. I want to see sometime today a picture with your towel with your goals written underneath it. And don't explain why. I want everybody else who didn't hop on this call to go, we're all these weirdos. I'll post my towel picture up too, okay? Sound good?
Excellent.
Bye, you guys. You're so welcome. Thanks for hopping on. Have a great week. And I'll see you guys. Oh, real quick, next week's topic, I'm going to totally put her on the spot. But Audrey, what did you do your first month Success Club? Your very first month as a coach.
Well, technically it took me 3 months to realize I was a coach, but once I decided, oh yeah, I'm a coach, long story short, anyway, I did a team cup and I hit Success Club 30.
It's brand new, guys. That's like pretty new as a coach.
Like went from didn't know that I was a coach to, okay, let me just tell some people about it.
How do you feel about doing a call for us on that, on specific things that you think led to you hitting Success Club 30?
Sure, I would love to.
All right, you guys want to jump on that? I feel like we kind of need that at this point because we talked so much about this goal, but sometimes we want a refresher. And even I'll hear something new and I'm like, okay, I'm focused and I can hit that goal a lot easier now that I have some new things to, or just, in my head, new focuses, okay? New ideas. All right, so Audrey's going to do our team call next week.
Huh.
Away from the UK. All right, you guys,
I'll be drinking tea. I said I'll be drinking tea while you have coffee.
Good. I forgot. We do have a prize. And if you're a guy on this team, just give the bag away. We have a lot. Give it away to someone. It's this cute little, this is how the prize works. There's a lot of good stuff inside too. So it's going to be for the month of October. You have to hit Success Club to be eligible. It's the person that sells the highest number of the 7-day clean week pack. So sell the most of the 7-day clean week. You have to hit Success Club. So you have to be an active coach. And it's minimum 10 to qualify. Minimum 10. And then after that, it's just the person that has the most. So it's this nice little bag. It comes with a team-inspired water bottle. I need to order more because I'm starting to run out. It comes with these underarm deodorant wipes. Guys, these are so awesome when you're working out. I love these things. All right, it comes with a choice of 2 books, either The Slight Edge or I Am That Girl. So you get to pick. Okay. And it comes with, it'll be a brand new tub of Energize. Pretty cool, right? There's a lot of stuff in here. Nice. All right, so to qualify, and I'll post all of that on Team Inspired for you guys, but you have to sell the most number of 7-day sampler packs of Shakeology, minimum 10, and then you have to be at Success Club 5 or higher. That's it. All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. See ya.
Bye, guys. Bye, Jen. Bye, Adam.